When a woman leaves you, it's because her hypergamous nature is kicking in, and deep down, she does not think that you are the best man. She thinks that she can do better.
Is that what that loser Patrick Bateman?
I don't say this to belittle you. I've been through this, and I have experienced heartbreak. And now, the average man these days, whenever a woman breaks up with him, he acts kind of like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. He begs for her back. He's like, what did I do wrong? Like, I'll do anything to fix it. This is the last thing to do. You need to accept the L. She does not think that you're good enough. So, what do you do now? Most guys, once they realize it's over, they're not gonna get the woman back. Now they will go try sleeping with a whole bunch of women for their ego. Their ego hurts. Maybe they'll try to go get a new girlfriend, a little rebound, like immediately. These are the most stupid things you can do. All you can do at this point is become as legendary as possible. All you can do is inflict that pain into her to where a couple years down the road, she's gonna be crawling, begging to have you back. This is the only way. You have to become legendary. You have to increase your value in order for her to see exactly how much she fucked up. Let's go. I've only experienced heartbreak once in my life. It was a couple years ago. And this woman broke up with me whenever I looked like this. So I was not looking too hot. I did not have any modeling contracts at the time. I was chubby. I had this physique. I did not look very good. And in addition to this, my business was not doing too well. It was right when I started my business, actually. And it was very stressful, but overall, her hypergamy kicked in. She did not see the investment in me. She did not think I was good enough. And when she left, this was whenever I needed someone in my life more than ever. This completely shattered every single ounce of my heart. And I thought that I was going to die. Like, this was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my entire life. And unless you have actually gone through this, not like, oh, you miss someone a little bit. Like, this is literally like life shattering. Like, you feel like it's worse than death. This is what I was going through, so maybe you can relate. But now the only thing that I did and could do was become as good of a man as possible, become as legendary as possible. And so afterwards, obviously I got really fit. I changed my image. I got more modeling contracts. I made a lot more money. And a year ago, she starts hitting me up again. Oh, Austin, I'm so sorry for what I did. I love you. I miss you. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares now. I've increased my value. Your value has gone down. You're less attractive now. This is how life goes. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. So this is the only way to kind of get revenge. I'm a very vengeful person, just so you guys know. Like, I'm not an angel. I'm not a saint. You break my heart, I want to inflict some pain back. But it's not going to be by getting pussy, by doing all this stupid stuff. I'm going to make you see exactly what you missed. I will help you do the same. Step one, and the first thing that I did was I started semen retention. Now, I know that you guys think this is goofy, but I really don't care. I think it has tons of benefits. It increases your testosterone. It increases your drive. You're not hooking up with all these 304s who'll be wasting your energy, your time. You're not watching porn and emasculating yourself. You are putting all of this sexual energy into the world, into your creative energy, into your physique, into your goals. So this is the first thing I did. I actually started with a 182-day streak, and this really helped cure my masculine energy because I was in a very feminine frame before. And whenever you go celibate, man, it does something to your energy levels. It makes you a lot more masculine. It makes you a lot more in touch with the energies, and it's like your body resets and you kind of become the person that you were supposed to be. This one is a given, but you need to get shredded. So you need to build the body exactly of a Greek god. This means that the shoulders are 1.61 times wider than the waist. This means that you got a full six-pack. The chest is fully developed. You got that V-tapered back. You got the striations in the legs. You look like you are chiseled. Because you guys think, oh, a woman like that, but no. That's BS. They do not like that. And so if you really want to inflict the pain, let her see how shredded you are. So this is going to be step two. And obviously, if you need help with this, just schedule a consultation. I'm not going on a rant about how to get fit. It's actually incredibly easy. You need to lift heavy on all the compound lifts. You need a caloric deficit. Schedule a free consultation, link below. Now, in addition to this, it is essential to completely recreate your image. So whenever you're with this woman, you probably let yourself slide a little bit. Your fashion started going to shit. Your hair looks like shit. Your body's obviously not in shape. So now it's time to completely reinvent yourself. Get a haircut, completely change your image. Spend weeks researching the best hair for your face shape. You need to start taking care of the eyebrows. You need to start exfoliating. You need a skincare routine. You need to figure out how to make yourself look the absolute best. And now whenever I did this, after the breakup, I got a modeling contract in Italy. I also got one in New York. I also got one in Turkey. I also got one in Canada, all over the world. So I completely recreated my image after the breakup, and I started getting all these modeling contracts. So this is essential. That old version of yourself is now dead. Leave him behind. That bitch killed him. Let him stay there, man. The new you doesn't need that bitch. You are a new person now. You're gonna go Super Saiyan, and there's a lot better woman for you in the future, man. That woman is nothing. You can do so much better in the future. And right now, I know what you think. You're like, oh, that woman is my everything. Like, that woman means so much to you. But let me tell you from personal experience, you level up. You date more attractive women, more feminine women, women with better connections, women who treat you better. You will look back at that woman, be like, damn, I was settling for that? Like, imagine how bad I would be right now if I was still with her. This is the best thing that could ever happen to you. This is another thing I personally did, was I began meditating for like an hour a day. And I really focused on increasing my vibration, increasing my energy and my frequency, so I get in touch with God and I can truly find my purpose in life. And it was after months of meditation, months on celibacy, months of taking care of myself, doing all these things, to where I started listening to my intuition a lot more. And you discover your purpose in life. Because I truly believe every single person has a purpose in life. You were incarnated here to accomplish something. And it can be very grandiose, it can be very powerful, but overall it's designed to help others in some sort of way. And I feel like everybody can help others in their own unique way. And so you just have to find your own unique way to do so. And after, I would say, 5 or 6 months of me meditating, of me being celibate, of me staying on the grind, that's when my purpose really started coming into play. And I could see everything out. I could see the path. And this path, believe it or not, it was ever since I was almost like a baby. Like, it was like I was born for this path. But when I was in the relationship, or even before that, I could never see the path clearly. So use this heartbreak, man. Figure out your purpose. And whenever she sees that you're on your purpose, like you're doing all these things with passion, that will drive her crazy, man. That is, by the way, like the most attractive trait any man can have. Like, if you have that fire, that burning desire to level up, that purpose, they can see it, they can smell it, and that shit turns them on more than anything, more than money, more than sexual desire. If they see that fire in you, it drives them crazy. This one is pretty much a given, but it's time to go grind mode. Like, you're not gonna be sitting in your apartment acting sad, acting sorry for yourself. It's time to get to fucking work. So you're working 60 hours plus a week, no excuses, especially if you're young. You have no responsibilities. All you're doing is grinding, you're hustling. And now this is the time whenever you're also going to start that business that you've been thinking about for a while. Now, I don't think it's necessary for every single person to have a business. Not everyone needs to be self-employed, a business owner. Not everyone's cut out for it. But if you've always wanted to do it, now is the time. Outside of that, you need to stack as much bread as possible. You need to have as much cash flow as possible. Because another reason women leave you is because they don't think you're wealthy enough. And so you need to get as much money as humanly possible. Now, I'm not sure exactly where you're living, whoever's watching this, but your heart is broken. I think you need a change of scenery. I think that you should move somewhere you've always thought about moving to, somewhere that really just creates that passion once again, somewhere that you've always wanted to go to. This is the time to move there. And once again, your ex is gonna see you living your best life, looking your best, making tons of money. You're in your dream location. You're just on your shit. You're creating a life that woman wants to be a part of. And so she's gonna come crawling back. It's like, oh, I wanna be a part of this life. I wanna live in this really cool place. I want you to take care of me with all this money. And you're gonna reject her. So move somewhere very cool. And the last way to get over this heartbreak, you need to get very good with women. Now, I'm not talking about Tinder hookups. That's incredibly easy. If you don't know how to do that, literally just download Tinder, meet up with the girl, invite her over for a movie, have sex. Like, I don't know how that's very complicated, but what is more complicated is going up to a woman, cold approaching them, getting them to go out on dates with you, getting very creative with these dates. It's a skill. Getting very good at speaking with women, getting very good at female nature. These things are skills. And so you need to build up this skill set with women, and then naturally, that's just gonna be the little cherry on top of everything else. So now, if you followed all the steps in this video, you know your purpose, you're making more money, you're built like a Greek god, you got good fashion sense now. By the way, recreating yourself, obviously, this comes with fashion, like you need to change your sense of style. So everything, man, you are just top 1%, you're on your shit. And now at this point, this is when the ex will come crawling back to you. And now it is your responsibility, it is your duty to reject this woman. She has no right to be into this new life that you have created. The best thing that you can do is make her regret the worst decision that she has ever made.
Is that what that loser Patrick Bateman?
If anybody watching this video needs help with their fitness goals, link in the description box for a free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, kalosique.com for the best supplements in the fitness industry. We got pre-workout, high growth supplements, creatine, everything. kalosique.com and link in the description box. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel and like this video to push it out into that YouTube algorithm. That's it. I'm gone.